Yeah, scooter came with a Black Widow. That's the first. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you saw my last video, you would have seen that I have a 1979 Vespa P200 I'm working on next. So this bike is actually from Richmond, Virginia, where all the vintage Italian scooters are in my area for some strange reason. But this one actually runs. The only thing that I found was that the clutch is a little wonky, and it's got a major oil leak somewhere, and it's actually been leaking all over my garage for the past 2 weeks. But like any other vintage Vespa that I own, I'm gonna take this bike completely apart and rebuild the motor and just pretty much just get it 100% roadworthy before I take it out on the road. So guys, I know that I've done the series before, Vespa P200 rebuild. So I'm gonna make this as short as possible, probably just a couple videos before I actually ride this thing. So yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is take the motor out, and then we're gonna go over it 100%. I replace the seals, gaskets, bearings, things like that, and then we'll take it from there and see what else it needs. So yeah, if you guys are ready, let's get to it. Alright guys, I have the engine removed from the frame and in my rotisserie engine stand. Next step we're going to do is take this motor completely down, clean all the parts, and then rebuild it. So as for the rebuild, this motor ran, so I don't think there's anything wrong with the cylinder or the piston or anything like that. It's probably got good compression. So if you have a bike that has low compression, they do have a more complete rebuild kit from Scooter Mercado. It actually comes with a cylinder and a crank, but this is the basic rebuild kit. It comes with all your seals, the clutch parts, all the bearings, cruciform, kickstart gear, carb rebuild kit, and of course your gaskets. This kit was about $200. The complete rebuild kit I think is around $500. So yeah, whichever route you decide to go, Scooter Mercado definitely has an option for you. But anyways, yeah, like I said, we're gonna take this motor down and rebuild it. I'm not gonna get into too much detail on how to rebuild this motor because I have a fully detailed video how to do it. So make sure you check that out in my library. All right, so let's get going with this thing. Well, I just went to drain the gear oil, and a good half a gallon of gas came out of the case. I'm not sure how that happens, but something's definitely wrong with the inside of this thing. So I guess we'll find out once I take it all apart. Okay, I got everything off the engine. I'm going to split the case. Pull it by hand. Looks like a can. Ugh. There you go. Pull the Kickstarter a little bit, come right off. All right, now I got the case separated. I'm going to remove the crank. Probably need the tool for this. And then of course the transmission and the push drive. Alright, so usually when you get fuel into the actual crankcase, it's because this seal has gone bad. Because usually the car is mounted up here, turn on fuel drops down into the engine right here, and if there was that much fuel in it, it had to have been that this seal is bad. It just kept leaking and it kept dripping into the actual crankcase. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this seal and see what it is that or what kind of condition this is in. Alright, so I popped the seal off. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's extremely dry. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, usually if fuel's leaking into the crankcase, it's because this seal is bad. So this is a new one. It's actually has a rubberized coating all the way around it. This one's just steel. So I don't think it makes a difference, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rebuild this thing and put new seals in it and everything. So that should fix the fuel in the crankcase problem. Alright, so we got the case mostly stripped. Next thing I'm going to do is remove these bearings, and then it'll be ready to go into my parts washer. Alright guys, that's pretty much how you completely disassemble the P200 motor. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not going to get too detailed for this. I already have two videos of the disassembly and the reassembly process. very detailed ones, so be sure you check those out if you haven't already. But next step for this guy is to throw it in my parts washer and get a nice scrub before I go and rebuild it. So yeah guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed these videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you all next time.